All right. Hi, my name is Dr. Sarmiento, and Brianna Padilla will be presenting on toxic relationships today, and she's a super peer counselor. So go ahead, Brianna.
Okay. Hi, my name is and I talk about toxic relationships. Slide, please. Okay. So the difference between healthy and unhealthy relationships are that healthy relationships are respect, trust, communication, collaboration, and boundaries. Meanwhile, unhealthy is dishonest, avoidance, insecurity, codependency, controlling behavior. Next slide, please. What is dating violence and abuse? The definition of this is perpetration of threat and an act of violence by at least one member of an unmarried couple on the other member in the context of dating or courtship. This is intimate partner violence, which is physical, sexual, or psychological harm by a current or former partner or spouse. Why does this happen? There are many reasons why teens do not understand about being in a relationship. For example, they still don't know how to communicate. They are usually depressed or suffer from emotional problems, which is also anxiety. They are usually pressured into doing things they don't usually do or not comfortable with, which is consent, or they are having to be introduced with drugs or alcohol. Some of the examples are hitting, controlling one another, threats, or violence. Next slide, please. What are the different types of dating abuse? The different types of dating abuse are physical, verbal, emotional, digital, and sexual. Some examples of this will be physical is hitting, pushing, slapping, and throwing things. Verbal, yelling, name calling, lying, accusing, and threatening. Emotional, silent treatment, flirting with someone else. And digital, constantly texting, forced access to social media. And lastly, sexual, forced sex, recording sexual acts without permission, sextortion, discouraging birth control. Next slide. Okay, we will be watching a short video.
I love you. I want to be your only guy.
Because I love you, skip class with me. Let's stay in bed today.
Because I love you, I just want to be with you so freaking much.
Because I love you.
I waited for you after Chem Lab.
You were walking with Mark?
Because I love you.
You shouldn't be hanging out with that dude.
You should know how dumb that makes me look.
I don't care if she's your lab partner.
Why do you have texts from him?
Because I love you. This number,
Delete.
Because I love you. This Jason number?
delete.
And Ben,
Delete.
because I love you, I should smash your phone.
I'll let you give me your password instead.
Because I love you.
I will check your texts every day.
You got lucky. Because I love you.
Because I love you.
You think it's okay.
Because I love you. You understand.
Because I love you. You stopped talking to your classmates. And you feel completely alone.
Because I love you.
Okay, now we are going to do a quick poll to see what everyone knows about the statistics regarding toxic relationships.
Just a few more seconds.
Okay, so this slide is the statistics. As you can see, these are the answers for the polls you guys just took. So for number one, between teens and adults, teens are the higher risk of intimate partner abuse. Number two, 77% of female and 67% of male high school students endorse some form of sexual coercion, including unwanted kissing, hugging, genital contact, and sexual intercourse. 3. Teen dating abuse most often takes place in the home of one of the partners. 4. About 1 in 3 teens are victims of verbal, physical, emotional, or sexual abuse each year. 5. Only 33% of teens who have been in or know about an abusive dating relationship report having told anyone about it. And lastly, 68% of teens say their significant other sharing embarrassing or sexual pictures of them is a problem in their relationship. Um, it can help to anyone regardless of race, gender, age, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, level of education, or religion. Patterns of dating violence behavior often start and carry through into adulthood. Next slide, please. Okay, what are the 8 red flags in a relationship? Um, the 8 red flags in relationships are: 1, you justify their bad behaviors. 2, lack of communication, doesn't talk through the bad situations. 3, them being controlling. An example of this is telling them what to do, what to wear, who to hang out with, or who to be around. 4, the lack of trusting them, being secretive. 5, physical abuse. Examples of this is them having to lay a hand on you or any sort of physical abuse. 6, being on top of what you do. Example is having them to be like asking you, where are you going to go? Who are you going to be with? 7, threats. Example of this is having them to give you threats or any examples of them having hurting themselves. And lastly, selfishness. And we're gonna watch another quick video.
G morning, sunshine. Wakey, wakey. Text me back.
You can figure out who's gonna.
Hey, did you tell your parents about us? Let's skip first period together. Did you get all my texts? Is practice over yet? Where are you at? Are you with your friends? That's LAAAMMEEE. Capital X, lowercase o, capital X, lowercase o.
I love you. JK. I hate you. JK.
Are you ignoring me?
We're in a huge fight right now.
Is this something I did?
I can see your lights on. I'm coming
This
over.
isn't a
What'd you
joke.
dream about?
Me?
My number? I'm lonely. Holla back. Holla back. Let's try something new. Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
How can you help a friend? You can help a friend by taking a stand for yourself or for others when seeing these types of relationships. You can speak like an adult to them responsibly. You can listen to them and be gentle towards them. Don't criticize them or be judgmental. Make sure you're there for them and there for yourself too. Next slide, please. Okay, boundaries. Personal boundaries are guidelines, rules, or limits that a person creates to identify reasonable and safe ways for other people to behave towards them. How to set healthy boundaries. You can set these boundaries by clearly identify and understand why you need the boundary. Be firm and assertive about the boundary you are setting. Have a support system. Don't be peer pressured into not setting the boundary. Don't apologize for setting this boundary. Next slide. And these are the resources that I have and that I used. Some of the resources are National Dating Abuse Helpline and Love is Respect, California Youth Crisis Line, Trevor Project, the Riverside Area Rape Crisis Center, Family Support Service, United Way, Corona, StopBullying.gov, Cyberbully Hotline, Crisis Text Line, and One Love Foundation. And I want to say thank you for coming and watching this.
All right, thank you. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me. I'll put my email in the chat as well. Okay, we'll wait for a minute and see if anybody has any questions. And thank you so much, Brianna, too.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so if anybody has emails that they want to ask any questions, they can email me at ksarmiento@riversideunified.org. All right, that's it. Thank you so much.